Hello, welcome to question number 64 on stoichiometry. Calculate the molar mass of the acid if 0.35 grams of the acid is dissolved in water. Then the solution is titrated using 11 ml of 0.55 molar NaOH, that's sodium hydroxide, which is the base. Now, if you have 11 ml of the base, 0.55 molar, it just means that you can get the number of moles of base that you are using here, because we already know that number of moles is equal to concentration times volume, okay? So stay with me here. 0.55 is our concentration in molar. It means that our volume must be in liters. So if I have 11, I must do this divided by 1000. And then when I calculate all that, I would have 0.00605, and that would be the moles. This is the mole of sodium hydroxide. Now let's read the question again. Calculate the molar mass of the acid if 0.35 grams of the acid is dissolved in water, then the solution is titrated. So the whole acid is titrated with that amount of base. And usually, the number of moles of the acid has to equal the number of moles of the base to cancel it out completely during titration. Okay, so that would mean that 0.00605 moles of the base must neutralize 0.00605. That's what I mean, of the acid. Good. So that means we can infer here that our number of moles of the acid will also be 0.00605, since they said all the acid was titrated using this amount of base, which is actually 0.00605 moles. So 0.00605 moles of the acid is what was there as well. That's what it means. You see that? That alone, is really, really important. So the number of moles of the acid has been gotten now. Calculate the molar mass of the acid if we know the mass of the acid. This looks like easy stuff. Mass of the acid will be molar mass of the acid times number of moles, right? Yes. So that would mean that the number of moles of the acid, 0.00605, will be multiplied by the molar mass of the acid to give you the mass of the acid. But the mass of the acid is already 0.35. That's the mass of the acid, grams. And when you multiply it by the molar mass, you have this. So now we can calculate conveniently the molar mass of the acid by saying 0.35 multiplied by 0.00605. If you do that, you would have about 57.85 grams per mole. And that will be the answer to the question. So let me know if you would have done this in a different way. If there's another way you would solve this, let me also know. But yeah, I think this is a way to go, with an assumption that we're dealing with a 1:1 situation, by the way, because that would mean that everything will make sense. So the number of moles of the base would equal the number of moles of the acid, and that would mean that the rest of our assumption and calculation will be right. Okay, so let me know what you think about this question. If you have a different way of looking at it, share it in the comments, and let us all learn. I'll see you on question 65.